So, so sorry. So this is the Blueridge, the split, mini split. It's the air conditioner and the heater on one, and this one is a 4800 BTU. So it's the big one, the huge one. I had to load it up in my truck myself. Just got this out of the box, and I guess we're gonna start hanging it. I mean, we gotta take these two sides off because you see those hinges on these two hinges on the sides. That's where we're gonna, put a hanger and then hang it up too. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Make our measurements and put it on, make my markings on the wall, and go from there. But these come off. Just let you know, these definitely come off on each side, so it'll be easier access. And this is the wall I'm gonna install it on. I know it's pretty small, but I mean, it's gonna have to work. All right, so I'm about to mount this by myself. Like I said, it's like a 5x4. It's pretty huge and it's heavy. So what I did was drill holes in here, and these are multi-material pre-drilling. So I've drilled a hole in there, put that screw in there, and the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna lift it up and screw it right in. Putting a leveler at the bottom, because it's metal, I can just attach the leveler to the bottom. So that's how I did that. That's how I'm gonna do it myself. And then I'm gonna do the pilot holes and do the anchor bolts after. Like I said, I'm doing it myself, so it's gonna be a lot harder. So get your metal leveler, with a magnet, just put it right there. Then you gotta lift it up. I mean, you can't see, but I have dots to where I'm gonna put them at. So I mean, that's my reference right there. So even that's how I did it, but got it up there. It's pretty heavy. I don't know the weight on it, but it's very heavy. This is 4800. So I mean, it's mounted. You got your pipes coming from the condenser, and since it's not the condenser, it's from the handler up here, and I'm probably gonna run them down this way and then through this hole. I need to make like a 3-4 inch hole right here, straight through, so I can hit the condenser. And yeah, that's what's next. So the way it works is you have your two lines. Where your two lines and go to your condenser. So there's no way I can take it. I mean, I could bring it from the back straight through here, but it's gonna be ending up in this room. So I would have to come down and hug this wall, hug this corner, and then go through here. It's the only way, honestly. Because the way they made it was the lines over there, not over here. Only thing that's over here is the I believe that's the thermostat line, the 18.5 thermostat wire. So yeah, I came back the next morning, so I had to take it down, and right now I'm installing this drain pipe, which I put right here. I might just make a separate hole for this one, and then we'll go into instructions. It goes like that. So I might put drain pipe and the refrigerant piping. The piping too goes here. It's probably make a hole in the wall to the condenser. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Okay, just a heads up. This is the only side that I can come out of. This line cannot run to this side, so I can't have the hole in this side. I don't know why they did it like that. So the hole has to be on this side. I looked and tried to put it anywhere else. I mean, you won't see the wires, but it's gonna have to go through this wall. And then I'm gonna have to come out that way. I'm gonna put some covers on it and whatever, but that's that's all I can do right now. You won't see the wires at all, but like I said, as far as a drain pipe, I'm about to put an extension on the drain pipe, and yeah, that's where it's gonna have to go, right on that side. So this is the extension for this drain pipe that I'm gonna put on here. So I'm about to install these two, which is right over there. I just took some measurements. I mean, this thing is 5 feet, so running this from there, this is where it holds me at 56 feet. 56 inches. We may be able to get away with putting the hole right here. 56. I started drilling my hole after I measured about 56 inches from there. I mean, I try to get as tight as I can because if I do any more this way, it's going to be inside this room. So that is ending up right. That hole that's thing is kind of pretty close. Ending up right there. As you can see. So, I mean, it's going to be real close, but I have to make it work. I'm going to have to move the condenser along that wall right there, make it a little closer. So I'm getting ready to, make the hole bigger. This is a 3.5 hole saw, and that's what I recommend getting one of these 10-inch extensions. I actually couldn't find this. It was really hard to find. It was the last one at Lowe's. But yeah, this goes just like that. Just like it goes for the whole entire wall. Unscrew this part, and then I'm gonna flush it and put it back in. Back in once it's flushed. Actually using the wrong bit for it. Drill it. Say it's about 16, 18 inches, or 16 inches. And it's a lot easier to go through that wall. So I had to, put on this handle just to make things a little more safe. Seems to be a nail in the way. I'm trying to drill, and there's a I can see outside, I see some daylight, but there's literally a 2x4 right here. So I'm gonna have to cut that. It's like a 2x6. So I'm gonna have to cut that somehow. Probably gonna cut it with the Sawzall. So I hit that part with the Sawzall, that 2x4, and I chiseled some out. This is why you don't want to go too close to the wall, but I mean, the client wanted it. They didn't want to see it inside this room, so I try to get it as close as I can, and we're gonna keep chiseling away at it. But yeah, I'm almost through it. See some daylight right there. All right, the hole's drilled and everything. You can see directly outside. And see how close it is to the edge of that wall to here. Next, you want to go and get this right here. This is a wall sleeve. And you want to install it. Alright, so I'm not holding it too big. But you want to put it just like that, and you want to screw it in. So that's where everything's going to go through. So I'm going to screw down each 3 screws on that side and might not even fit. Oh well. I mean, you don't have to use it. I might not because it's too short, too small now. This is only a 2.5 inch. The holes, my hole is 3.5 inches. So I mean, I got everything open. I'm about to touch the control panel. So what you want to do to get this off is you want to hit these tabs this way, hit that this way, and it'll pop up. Let me see. You want to take this, pull it back, and expose those screws and unscrew them. And then after that, you want to unscrew this. You want to unscrew this part and take this off, and that's where your control panel is going to be. And then you're going to put this 8-3 wire right there. This is 14-4 wire. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I don't think you have to take this part off. I'm gonna screw that part. I think the control thing is right here, the control panel, control box. So I'm opening this up, and then show you how to wire this up. We have the control panel right there. I'll set it up for better understanding. And alright, so right here is going to be where you're going to put your 14-4 wire. So you get L1, L2, neutral, and ground. And then it's this right here, this wire, this black wire that comes with it. What's that kit? Black, red, white, and ground. And then this is where you're going to put your 18-2 wire. That's just communication. So you got power, communication. 18-2 wire is right here. So S1 and S2, black and red. That's what you're going to put here. And they're going to all route to that, straight out the house. So when we get those wired up, make sure you put it inside this tab so it doesn't pinch the cover. And then go straight out to that way. And I'm gonna get everything else. I'm gonna get this covered up. Alright, so I somewhat got it wired up. I wired this control from here, and I jumped this ground up to the ground, and I threw it back there because that's where it's going through the hole. And here you have, this is the 14-4 wire. So this 14-4 wire is gonna have L1 and L2, and you have the ground. You're not gonna use this wire, so I'm gonna take this off. This ground is gonna go in here. I'm gonna keep all of this and go back there to this little hole. I'm gonna get capped off and everything. I'm gonna cover everything back up. Alright, so this place is a mess. I got these two in. Make sure you tighten them down. Don't tighten them too tight because you don't want to mess up the connection. So I'm gonna take this wire and run it along this whole entire run. And I'm gonna tape around it with some electrical tape. So this is all the stuff that's gonna go through this hole right there. So this is the hard part, probably the hardest part. I got everything through there, and what I'm gonna do is try to lift it up, put this under it to make sure it's level. I know it's gonna be flush with this side of this window. That's why I cut that little part off. I should even mad about that. Yeah, so it's gonna be flush with that. I'm gonna try to lift it up and put it on there. I made this from a pallet to go right under just so it can hang a little bit while I put it up. I'm gonna screw it right when I'm done, but yeah, there goes nothing. So I mean, I got it through. It's a long line, but I'm gonna have to roll it up a little and then attach it. It was extremely hard doing it by myself, especially at the height down. Installing it at right here. One in the middle, but like I said, the hole's right here, and this is the mudroom right there. So I had to put it right there. So it's can't really see anything, but it's fine. All right, so I made a little diagram so everybody can understand what's going on about the wiring and everything. So you have your 50 amp breaker. This is a 4800 BTU unit, Blueridge. So you want to run a 50 amp breaker, and you want to run 6-3 wire, 6-3 Romex. So you have hot, neutral, ground, and you want to run it to here. This is the disconnect box, which is right here. All right, you have 4 terminals right here. You have L1 and L2, which is, as you can see right here. You have L1 and L2 right here. And first, you want to run to your breaker, but you want to run from the main to the disconnect and the condenser to the disconnect. This is the condenser right here. So you want to run these on the middle, L1 and L2. You want to run the main on the outside of L1 and L2, and you just ground it with the neutral on that bar right there. On these, you're not going to use. Well, you're not using the neutral, so you just ground it with each. So you're going to use black, red, black, and red. So black and red coming from the main, and black and red coming from the condenser. And then you have your surge protector. Your surge protector is right here. This goes right. You can put it on the side right here. It's gonna go like right there. You want to put your. You have two black wires and a white wire. Your two black wires, you want to put it on the L1 and L2, and then the surge. And from here, the white one, you want to ground it. That's how you do that one. So I got that all leveled up, and this is where we're gonna wire up the A3 wire. That right there. Put that in there and then hook it to the condenser. So I have everything wired up. So this is gonna come from here. You have your line 2 right here coming in to here. Go to L1 and L2, and this is the control. This 14-4 wire, you're not going to use the white one, just ground it. So this is ready. Now it's up to the 60 wire from the 50 amp breaker up to here. And we're good. I left a lot of slack on here because this wire gets kinky plot. I'm going to put this inside here, tuck it in. I got a little left in here. Right. Attach it to there, zip tied. So I got the surge protector on the side. You're gonna hook these 2 wires versus L1, L2. You're gonna hook these on the side, right here, one right here, and then the black one right there. And the white goes to ground. So I got this all wired up nice and tight. L1 here, L2 here, or I can go with these 2, L1 and L2, doesn't matter. Grounded with that one. I didn't use this one because I used it for the 50 amp 6-3 wire. But yeah, I think we're all done here. This is very ugly. Gotta fix that. But yeah, everything's piped in and everything. So we're ready to go downstairs and tap the 50 amp from the main line, from the main panel. So I just got done the wiring out here. It was a struggle trying to get in the house with that 60 wire to the basement. So this is the 60 wire. So I have my L1, L2, and this is the 14.2. I mean the 8.3 that goes to the condenser, which is L1 and L2. And this is the surge protector. L1 and L2 goes here too, or it can go here. It doesn't matter. And I grounded it out with this, and I'm using this neutral. I'm gonna take that off too. And that goes to here. And the 60 goes to the main. So right now, wiring up the 6.3 to the main panel, and this is going to the disconnect. So it's a 50 amp double pole breaker that you're gonna have. Put it right here. It'll come down. It's gonna go to the disconnect. And then you see what power. I'm not gonna touch anything else. I'm not gonna turn anything on. I'm just gonna see the power's up because I know you have to charge the lines. And I don't have a pressure manifold, so we have to wait for that. So everything's all wired up to this 50 amp 6.3. Got the ground going. I use this as a spare, so I'm not gonna touch it. Put the cover back on. I'm gonna go check some wires upstairs. So this is the CLO Breeze Plus. Oh shit. Controller. I was thinking you had to plug it up right to the. But you don't. So what I'm gonna do is put it right here. It goes right there, and you just on them. USB. You plug this in there and it goes to there, and it's an infrared signal, so you can control that from anywhere via app. Alright, so I had to do a little bit of rewiring, so I mean everything was good. It was just like I just switched the red and black around. I don't know why. It makes no sense. But yeah. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm not gonna do any stuff. I don't have the pressure manifold or anything like that, so I'm not gonna touch any of that. The technician's gonna have to come out and do that. So I'm gonna hook this up right now, and hopefully it powers up. All right. Let's go inside. Everything was good. We're gonna put all the stuff back on it. And this is just a tutorial on how to do the wiring and everything. But the pressure gauge manifold, I know how to do that, but I don't have all that stuff right now, so I'm gonna have to come back and do that. That's for a different video. But yeah, thanks a lot.